changed everything. The way I walk, the way I breathe. Feel my fate shift into the night. But here I am, same old thing. Thinking deep, no ecstasy. Reality haunts the living mind. If I saw another day, only to scream into the night. Nothing ever tries to change, even if I want to realize. 'Cause I've been sitting here, same old ways, taking off without the same escape. Darling, where you going? It won't be as simple for you.
Yo, guys, it is Old Man G here, back again. And apologies. Well, it's not really apologies are late. Like, I'm actually just busy working, but I thought I'd open up for a live discussion. Manchester United are set to finalize the appointment of Erik ten Hag as the club's next manager, source of 12 Mark Ogden ESPN. This has been reported by a lot of music outlets, including Sky Sports. Fabrizio hasn't done his here we go as of yet, but it looks like it's pretty much all but confirmed, guys. So remember, before we get into it, if you're new to the channel, to like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitter, United X, and smash the notification button for latest Manchester United news and more. Before I even get into this, I want to make a few shout outs. Shout out to Karim Benzema, by the way. One reason why we're late is that Champions League game, man. One of the best Champions League matches, certainly this season. And Karim Benzema, Karim Benzema needs to get the Ballon d'Or. He needs to get the Ballon d'Or. Because if Karim doesn't get the Ballon d'Or, man, I don't want Messi sniffing the Ballon d'Or this season, is what I'm saying. I do not want Messi sniffing the Ballon d'Or. He cannot sniff the Ballon d'Or because Karim, it's not even the fact that he scored. It's the nature of the goals that he scored. It's how he scored them. And this is a guy who many people said was finished. So yeah, shout out to Ten Hag. Shout out to London Blues FC. I think sanction tax is getting real now. Sanction tax, back for tax. It is what it is. But the most important thing for me, as far as Chelsea concerned, that if Chelsea, as long as Chelsea can somehow win the FA Cup to stop Liverpool or City winning a treble, that's for me. That's Chelsea's role this season. Let me quickly look into the comments, guys. We talk about the news. Big up RDS. I'm not that excited about this, to be honest, yet. United need reform. Exactly. And that's something I'm going to really speak about going into this, because, to be honest, I posted a tweet out saying that I don't think I can be that excited yet, because really the structure of the club still remains the same. And if the structures remain the same, and if Ten Hag isn't back this summer, then really what's going to change? Is Ten Hag really going to, by his coaching, improve Maguire? Is he really going to improve Fred? Is he really going to improve McTominay? I don't know. I really don't know. But what I do know potentially is that if Donny van der Beek somehow can't get a game under his former coach in his midfield, well, what can you do? Hit the like, people. Thanks, Eddie. W appointment says, in fact, London Blues. It says, yes, for sure. King Cream, something wrong. Exactly, man. Hostage FC, mudded. Well, it's back for tax, bro. It's back for tax, man. Chelsea finally came up against a team that are worth something, and And there you go, against the Real Madrid team that actually mean business this season. So it is what it is. Just quickly, I'm going to treat it live. By the way, guys, if you do want to obviously get involved, I post the stream link. So if you want to get involved, the stream link is in the chat if you want to come on for this discussion as well. And I'll post that there as well. So, I mean, let me know what people's thoughts actually on Ten Hag coming to Manchester United. Personally, I did prefer him to Pochettino. I don't think Pochettino's a bad manager, but I just feel like with Pochettino, it would have been a similar situation where you get him in, and we've already seen him being turned on by players at Spurs, even at PSG to a certain extent. And I just think that with Manchester United, knew a guy who, at the very least, I think can coach or instill a new philosophy, especially if Ralph Rangnick stays on in a consultancy role. That for me is the most important thing. For me, the most important thing is that Rangnick and Ten Hag can get to work together. That's the most important thing, because if that doesn't happen, I don't really get the point in giving. Because the thing that I was excited about Ralph Rangnick the most about was not so much him getting us top four or not. It was about him being allowed to do what he did at Salzburg, at Hoffenheim, to really reform and restructure Manchester. That's why I was excited for Rangnick. Not, he's going to somehow destroy the league. No, that wasn't it at all. So if those guys can work together, hopefully we've got something on our hands now. But if it's just a question of, we have to listen to Fletcher, who's for some, I don't know how he's got his role, but it is what it is. Then I don't know. Then I don't know. So massive shout out to you. Will the board let Ten Hag do his thing and have all the power on the transfer? I'm not entirely sure. I'm really, really, really not sure, Samasi. Shout out to Bayern Munich as well, by the way. You will definitely lubricate Villarreal at home. You have to lubricate. There's no way that Bayern Munich are going to lose to Villarreal at home. That cannot happen, because I cannot have a situation where Bayern Munich aren't through to semi-final against a Villarreal team that Manchester United beat home and away quite comfortably. That cannot happen, Samasi. That cannot happen. So please, that can't happen. Sammy, I'm gas, bro. We bastard Chelsea. Shout out to Real Madrid, man. Shout out to Real Madrid. Shout out to Real Madrid, because they beat these bros. They beat these bros. Now, first guest coming on, I see Jack MEFC. I'm seeing the chat. I'm gonna bring you on in 2 seconds. Cool. There we go. Jack, how you doing, buddy? Can you hear me? You there? Jack. Okay. Oh, no. We're getting rid of that. Just trolls, man. Just trolls. I don't get why people do that. I don't get why people do that. Why? People, I don't get that. Do you have sad of a life that you just come on and I don't understand this. I don't understand. But anyway, moving on. Michael talks football. Big up RDS, great hire, but can't trust the board to make the right decisions. By the way, Villarreal should have won. Yeah, bro. From what I hear, Villarreal played a fantastic game. But the thing is, we've said that about Villarreal a lot this season, that they, especially in the group stages, and even against United, they didn't take the chance and they'll punish. And I do wonder if they go to the Allianz, whether that will come to bite them. So, because I do still give advantage to Bayern Munich at the Allianz. Personally, I do. Let's have a look. Carrick really destroyed this. That's what I'm saying. Carrick actually destroyed this. Carrick actually outplayed Villarreal. It's strange. It's strange. It really, really is strange. Villarreal blown it. Yeah. Bayern have got this. They'll lubricate them at 5. And if they don't, then we need to really talk about the Bundesliga and Ligue 1 being farmers' leagues again. But back to Ten Hag, man. Fundamentally, I am satisfied with this appointment. I mean, you're hearing reports that apparently the Glazers and Murta were the ones that pushed for this appointment. Fair enough. Now, fundamentally, actions speak louder than words, and if he's not backed, then it doesn't really matter that they got him. Ten Hag, from what I gather, he's still sort of picking up English, learning the language. So that obviously communication might be a thing. On top of that, he's not obviously got Premier League experience. Now, I don't think that should fully matter per se. I mean, Patrick Vieira, for example, didn't have Premier League experience. He's doing a fantastic job at Crystal Palace. Meanwhile, Frank Lampard has Premier League experience. Enough said. In fact, let's actually briefly divert from this chat and actually talk about Frank Lampard for a second, because what this needs to be, what the lesson with Lampard, right? The lesson with Frank Lampard, right, is that just because you have connections, just because you have you have English tax, it doesn't mean you're going to be a good manager. Solid player, but at this rate, he's going to get Everton relegated. And to be honest, they need to fire Lampard and get Big Sam in to do a carry job. That's basically what they need to do, because and I hope that with Ten Hag and with Ragnick working together, that we go away from this English bias that's been plaguing Manchester United over the last 3 or so years or so. Scouting around Europe and actually seeing solid players. You look at Liverpool signing Luis Diaz for what, 30-40 million. Why can't Manchester United do that? Why can't Manchester United scout players that fit the system rather than signing hype-based players? I don't want to see this summer United spending 80 million on a star. I want us spending the equivalent on 3 good players. Maybe a forward, because Cavani's gone, a defensive midfield. To be honest, if we're talking about signings, Manchester United were losing Pogba, Lingard, Cavani at the end of the season. Possibly Martial, who knows, but I think he'll probably stay. Mats is obviously gone, and Ronaldo may leave as well. So we need to, and obviously Greenwood is enough said. So, and Rashford looks like he might not even be committing. So if you actually think about it, our forward line basically has disappeared. Like, aside from Sancho and Elanga, and maybe I guess Martial, I don't think we can afford to leave him. That's about it. So next season, you're probably going to have to play Martial's number 9, Sancho on the right, and Elanga on the left. That's it. We need to get at least 2 forwards in. We need to get at least 2 midfielders in, certainly one holding, and we need to get. I would argue probably we need to get another right back, possibly another centre back as well. It's going to be this summer's going to be mad. This summer's going to be mad. Let's look at the summer as well. Bayern will lubricate them 5. Yep. Maybe you should have had Carrick at the wheel. Possibly. Maybe give him more time. At least it's interim anyway. Ten Hag needs to get rid of the fridge. I hope he does, Samasi, but that I think that comes more to a board thing more than anything. I don't think the board are going to let that investment go. That's the way I see it. Emery's underrated. He is. Emery is underrated. I will say that now. Emery is underrated. And when we look at what PSG, he got sacked because of 6-1. But sorry, the reverse fixture. But then if you see the subsequent issues with PSG, Tuchel got bantered. And then obviously Pochettino got bantered. So there you go. So it's not on him. Shout out to Ten Hag in the chat. Hello, how is everyone doing? Hey Michael, wow, that video result is bad. Frank Lampard, he's here. Mount was garbage. At one point, people were saying Mount is equivalent to Foden. Phil Foden is the most talented English player. I'll say that he's the most talented. I'm not counting Saka. Saka's Nigerian, but if you're going to put him in England, okay, fine. But even then, I still think it just about goes to Foden. Saka is good, but I think that Foden technically is better than Saka. Saka right now He's not bad technically, but I'm getting that kind of always relying on his pace, maybe a bit type of thing. So when he doesn't have that, he can have a bad game. Foden technically is good. Foden technically is very good. He's certainly England's best, but somehow they need to get him into. The thing about England, right, is that England probably have a team that can win the World Cup. No doubt they do. The issue is not the players. The issue is the manager who he picks. Foden, Sancho, Saka, Jude Bellingham, even the likes of Stones and Walker, Sterling, Harry Kane at times. They have a good squad to win. The problem is just that they have the manager bricks it. Low Lampard's trying to get his guys pressed, but they get killed by West Ham on the counter. They're too bad to play. I mean, I did say, and I've said several times to people who are talking about Lampard, is that why would you hire a manager that if you want to stay up, you need to hire a defensive coach? Why would you hire a manager that has a terrible defensive record? I never understood it. Manchester United need three. Yeah. We need to replace. We need to replace Pogba, who's going. And then we need to, and we still need to replace Matic. So we need a holding midfielder. We need a Pogba replacement at a minimum. And then you could argue another midfielder to sort of to displace one of McTominay and Fred. But whatever you say, if we don't sign two midfielders, McFred are going to be playing at some point next season. I suspect Van der Beek. I suspect what will happen is that Pogba will leave and Van der Beek will come into that midfield somehow. That's the best case scenario. And you probably might play McTominay and Van der Beek or Van der Beek and Fred maybe. But I think Van der Beek and Fred, I think, still leaves us a bit too exposed. So it's probably going to be Van der Beek and McTominay and Fred to the bench, which I don't want because I think Fred works well as a box-to-box. So we need to get a holding midfielder. We do. I would say, but anyway, yeah. We'll see what happens, though. I can see United getting Rice midfield to replace someone. Yeah, but Rice is too expensive. That's the thing. Right, so you really see 5-10 players leaving this summer. Cavani's definitely leaving. Pogba's definitely leaving. Lingard's definitely leaving. Mata's definitely leaving. So that's 4 because all their contracts are expired. As for the others, it really depends. If Van der Beek isn't guaranteed game time, he might leave. Martial likewise might push for a move because he says he doesn't want to be at the club anymore. So, Rashford is touch and go because it sounds like he's unsatisfied. So you could potentially see Rashford leaving the club as well. I could potentially see a minimum of 5 players. I really, really could. Most people like watching, guys. Please remember to like the vid. It goes a long way. Really, really appreciate it. Listens, man, says there are 3 talented English young players: Jude Bellingham, Foden, and Reece James. And Trent Alexander-Arnold. You got to include Trent Alexander-Arnold in there. If we're talking talent, I would even put Trent above Reece. And I know people keep on saying, "Oh, but Reece doesn't defend." So Trent doesn't defend, but the ball delivery that Trent delivers makes him world class. The ball delivery that Trent makes is world class. You have to include Trent in there as well. We let La Liga down. You didn't play football though, ATM. You didn't play football. You didn't play football. That's all I can say. You had 0 shots on target in 90 minutes. That's not football. Yeah, it is what it is. Sorry. Trent. Trent, Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones. Chainsaw, you might be trolling there, so fair enough. I wouldn't put Harvey Elliott or Curtis Jones even in the top 10. I just wouldn't. Solo is a big up to Red Devils. Thank you, Solo, man. And check out the Manchester United agenda, guys. They're really, really important. And make sure, guys, if you've not liked the video already, like the vid. It goes a long way. It really does. But obviously, for those who are just tuning in, Erik Ten Hag to Manchester United, deal done. This is definitely good news for Manchester United, I personally think. But you've probably seen that I'm not so gassed, simply because right now, the only positive for me right now is that this should hopefully mean that Manchester United can clock in and sign and back. It also means that maybe we can get some talented players. Ten Hag can bring. I have respect for Ajax because he's not going to obviously disrupt Ajax's season, but hopefully we can get maybe one or two talented Ajax kids to come with him, which would be good. Or teams or players in the Eredivisie, and we can really start to build this team going forward. Because the worst possible scenario we have is that he says, right, we sign him and you go, right, okay, but we can't give you signings. And we need to make United need to make, for me, at least 5 signings this summer. Okay? We need a right back. Arguably a left back, to be honest. If you want my opinion in terms of players need to go on. I think Shaw needs to be sold. He had one good season, but he's been injury prone. And the season's been great. He needs to go. He's been at this club. He's been under 3 different managers now. In Van Gaal, in 4 actually. Van Gaal, Mourinho, Ollie, and Ragnar. And he's only really impressed on the 1 season under Ollie for a bit. Sell Luke Shaw. Sell Wan-Bissaka if we want to press. He's good. He's semi-decent in the back 3, but right now, like, it's just he's just at the highest level is just not good enough. He's just not good enough, Wan-Bissaka. So I would sell Wan-Bissaka personally. Sell McTominay, but that's not going to happen. Who else should we sell? Martial for me should be sold, but we can't really do that right now. Maguire should probably be sold, not good enough. Buy probably just because of his injury record, but and probably Rashford, to be honest, if I'm perfectly honest. There's certain players that have been at this club for long enough and we've not seen it. And they should go. And they should go, but that's probably not going to happen. Let's look at some Trent is a midfielder playing as a right back, aka Kimmich. I wouldn't say he's a midfielder. And I certainly think that when the thing about Trent is that, like, he certainly plays in quite a controlled midfield. And I think when the midfield is disciplined, then he can do his thing. Definitely. Harvey is up there, but Curtis was a troll. Relax, Chainsaw. Relax. Was it you guys need to let João Felix go and spread his wings? Yeah, João Felix needs to leave Atletico, man, because, geez. Reminder, we are winning the quad, says Chainsaw. Shout out to the quad for Liverpool, man. All I need, though, is Chelsea to beat you guys in the FA Cup, and I need Real Madrid to beat you guys in the final, because if Real Madrid beat Chelsea, because if Real Madrid face Liverpool in the final, I think it's advantage Real Madrid personally. I think Real Madrid beat Liverpool in the final. Any other team, Madrid win. If Ten Hag goes United, then no serious manager should go to Manchester United. He'll only fail if he's not backed and if he's not listened to, I personally think. But I think he should be given time. This is not he comes in 1 season and he turns everything around. No, this is, for me, another 3-year project. Because we've got so many players leaving this summer. We need to make multiple signings, and those multiple signings need to gel into the squad. You know, we need to transform midfield. We need to transform the defense. We need to transform the attack. This whole team needs a rebuild. It's as simple as that, really. Whole new 11 except Varane needed for me. I'd still keep Sancho. Fred is part of the squad, is very, very useful. I keep Dallo as well, actually, because Dallo's actually has been persistent. At very least as a squad player, if not a starter. Bruno there, I guess. Who else do you keep, really? Jeez, it's not really a lot. There's really not a lot. So basically, United need 3 new defenders, a CDM, a striker, and a right winger. You keep Varane. I actually think Lindelof actually has been hard done by. I'd keep Lindelof. And sell Maguire, and then I have Phil Jones and Bayer as backup. Really, that's it. I actually think our defense will be better with Varane and Lindelof, but we play Maguire for some reason. So yeah. Black Saber Gaming version 2 says 5 signs RDS more like 3 at the best. I don't trust supporters. Oh yeah. That's why, like I said, bro, I'm not excited. You know, I want to wait and see what we do in the summer, because if we don't see anything in the summer, then you know it's pointless in my opinion. It's just it'll be, and especially because English language is not his first, and because a lot of United players seem to want, from what we hear in the reports, wanted Pochettino. You know, the players can easily turn against this guy like that, and then we're in a situation where we're like, oh crap, how are we going to? What's going to happen? We might have to get Pochettino, and I guess we can still get Pochettino. I guess it's still possible, you know. So, but who knows? Remember to like the vid, guys. Like the vid. It goes a long way. Box says Pogba, Cavani, Lingard, Matuidi, Piero, Chong, Green, Wan-Bissaka, Grant, Sol. Well, Green wasn't getting bought by anybody. De Gea is probably not going to get sold. Grant should be sold. Wan-Bissaka, I agree. Lingard, Lingard, Mata, Cavani, and Pogba all out of contracts, so not going to be sold. They're just going to be off the wage bill. Twansibi, if we're going to sell Wan-Bissaka, I'd probably play Twansibi at right back. So sell Wan-Bissaka and play Twansibi as a backup right back, maybe. You know, we'll see. We'll see. Kimmich is man overrated. Trent actually has starting form to go in Zim. I'll explain that to more. That's fair. That's fair. United should make Ten Hag bring Edson Alvarez. That's what I'm saying. That'll be a good. So if you can do that, then we're doing something. If you can do that, then we're doing something. But if he can't do that, then well, I don't know. The main thing is that he gets backed. That's the point. The main thing is that he actually gets back. If he doesn't get back, then I don't know what we can do, really. I really don't. Need a big phone, so not start padding. All right, okay. So easy RDS. Respect Villarreal. I respect Villarreal, mate. RDS Trent was brought up as a midfielder, hence why he has some great technical. Remember when England tried him there? So that's true, actually. Yeah, that's true. But I just think he thrives in that position, in that right back position. And a midfielder is a different thing. Shout out to Chainsaw. Take care, buddy. See you tomorrow, buddy. Tomorrow is our members hangout. So if you want to become a member of the channel, get exclusive members hangout as well as content. We do have access to versus battles as well. Consider becoming a member to support the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Click that join button and become a member of the Red Devil Studio Army with emojis and various exclusive content. So yeah, become a member. Dallo shoots some right back. He can go to. I mean, to be fair to Dallo, against Atleti and against against Leicester, the man was spamming crosses inside box, pretty good balls. And if our forward weren't brickish, if Dallo was, to put it this way, if Dallo was playing for Real Madrid today, he would have gotten multiple goals because Benzema would have been on point. We just have brick forwards right now. We really do. Managed to speak to Washington this week, but is likely to tell him he has not got the job. Yeah, that's probably the case. That's probably the case. Or maybe they put out that I don't know. Yeah, and take care, Chainsaw Man. Can you add me back to group chat? Yeah. I thought you left for some reason. That's why I messaged you directly. It said that you left the thing, so I don't know why it's kicked you out. But yes, I will add you back to the chat. In fact, let me do it before I forget, actually. There you go. That should be now. You should be added back right now. There you go. I don't know why that happened. Sell McTominay, sell Bruno. Nah, I wouldn't sell Bruno. But McTominay should definitely be sold. That's not going to happen as long as Fletcher is at the club. If Emery wins UCL before Arsenal, wow. Yeah, if Unai Emery, yeah, but it's not going to happen. Believe it or not, I'm winning the Champions League. If they do, Arsenal in the mud. Dada has talent, I think, and that's what I'm saying. He could probably be improved. He could probably be improved. Definitely, I think so. Why has Fletcher asked him to say? I don't have any. I don't know. I really, really don't know. But he's technical director, so it is what it is. Yes. Narcissus, can we get 30 likes? Can we get 30 likes, guys? Share it. Share it. Oh wait, can we get 30 likes on this? Please? If we can push up to 30 likes, that would be great. It'd mean a lot. I don't tend to live stream a lot now because I'm very, very, very busy. I'm trying to get a bit more time, but I just don't have so much time anymore. So when I do live stream, I would appreciate the support, guys. I really would. Big up to Luca. Shout out to Arsenal who are getting top 4, man. Shout out to you guys. Top 4. Arsenal favorites of top 4. Shout out to top 4, you guys. Ten Hag will sell Jones as an asset plus could use him in the Donny Blind role. Maybe. I would be surprised if he does that. But, hopefully I'm going to get some Ajax guys on to really discuss Ten Hag's tactics. But yeah, it's a possibility box. It really is. Yeah, I think putting the likes and hello, Luke. What happened to Arsenal, mate? What did happen to Arsenal? Indeed, what did happen? Who knows? But like fundamentally, guys, like I am happy with his appointments. I'm going to round up, guys, because it's just a bit late and will be. I've said quite a few times that I'm probably not going to be doing much, if any, previews for the rest of the season, just because, well, really, it's just testimonial games. I don't have the time, but two, that a lot of them are just a testimonial games. So I'll probably be posting a lot more reactions. And I'll only go live really unless something significant happens. But let me know in the comments what you want. When I've got a bit more time, I'll try and post a bit more content. I'm posting a lot more content on my Red Marvel channel. In fact, guys, I'm only 1 subscriber away from 100 subscribers on my Red Marvel channel. So if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel, Red Marvel. It's Red Marvel here. I post a link in description. Please subscribe to Red Marvel. It would mean a lot to me because we are only 1 sub away from 100 subscribers. It's my second channel. I post entertainment news, movie reviews, versus battles with HH and others. It's great stuff. So please head over if you haven't subscribed already. Subscribe to my second channel, Red Marvel. It would mean a lot. Let's have a look. I don't think Arsenal will get it bottled of it. I mean, they have injuries. But the thing is that people say Arsenal bottle it, but United are bottling it though. That's the problem. So it's no good saying Arsenal bottle it when United are also bottling it. I'm saying it based on the fact that like Arsenal's form is still a lot better than United's form. Our form is garbage. Manchester says maybe Van Beek will be unleashed, and that's the key. That's what I'm looking forward to. Maybe Van Beast. Maybe he might do it. Maybe Van Beast might do it, and that'd be really, really good. Vieira happened. He wants that Arsenal job. Yeah, he could. Vieira might actually get the Arsenal job. Sorry, I mean, he always seems to do it, Vieira, man. So, and we've reached 101 subscribers on my second channel, Red Marble. Thank you guys for those who subscribed. Really, really appreciate it, guys. And stay tuned. Posting a lot of content on there as well. Christian Barnes says, hello. Shout out to you, bro. I know you and the Rotterdam TV folks. I'll be on their show at some point as well. You should do more live streams directly. I know you're very busy with things like, well, yeah, it's work, really. It really, really is work. And also, to be honest, I've not really been really motivated watching United recently. I mean, what is there to talk about? The only reason I'm going live is because this is significant news. But to be honest, what am I previewing United games for? To do what exactly? Like, as far as I'm concerned, I'll be real. We're not getting top 4. So for me, from now to the rest of the season, they're just testimonial games. That's just how I see it. If we get top 4, it'll be an absolute miracle. And also, Spurs and Arsenal are complete and total bottle jobs. But I think Spurs will probably get it. For once, I want United to beat Everton. Are you Red Devil or are you Red Marvel tonight? Which one is it tonight? It's Red Devil tonight, man. It's Red Devil tonight. Eddie says, great stream on this. Maybe you can do some future corn shows, debate based on... Yeah, exactly. I think we will get because hopefully if I'm going to get an Ajax fan to come on, and we could have an open show and everyone get asked the questions regarding Ten Hag's philosophy, what they expect, etc., etc. And subscribe. Thank you, Samasi, man. Appreciate it. What happens to Ronaldo now? Ronaldo will probably leave the club. I think Ronaldo will leave the club. The only thing is that where does he go? Because he wants to play Champions League football next season. So where does he go? He's not going to stay in the Premier League because City, Liverpool, and Chelsea aren't going to have him. He's not going to go to rival. Could he go back to Juventus? Possibly. That's a possibility. Could he go to PSG if Mbappe leaves Madrid this season? I think PSG is potentially an option, but he comes with high wages, and suddenly you've got high wages for Neymar, for Messi, and Ronaldo. But that is possibly an option. He's not going to Bayern Munich, I don't think, and I don't think he's going back to Spain. So really, the only two options I think is a return to Juventus, which I don't think is going to happen, if I'm perfectly honest, or PSG if Mbappe leaves. If Mbappe stays, I don't think PSG sign right. In which case, maybe he stays for the second season. I think he does. Spurs can get top 4. They can. The free bottle jobs for top 4. Yes, yeah. Do a call and show them they met our phone, and I don't mean buy a phone. I mean click on the link as no yellow pages on a stream or a local phone book. Is it work better than Man United these days, bro? Work is just busy and stressful sometimes. It really is. Are you disappointed we didn't get Poch? No. Because the most important thing for me is how is the structure of the club, and Ragnick said he would work better with Ten Hag. It's as simple as that, really. So I'm not really that fussed. Pochettino did okay with Spurs with what he had. He's done okay at PSG. But for me, Pochettino could be another Ollie situation, if I'm perfectly honest. A manager coming in that may or may not get backed, and where the players can turn on quite quickly, which is what the Spurs team did with him. Shout out to Magpie Studio. I'll let him know that, Samasi. Ronaldo going to Sporting. Yeah, I guess he could go back to Sporting. He could go back to Sporting because Sporting will be in the Champions League and a pretty much guaranteed Champions League football. So, yeah, that's a possibility. I didn't think of Sporting because Sporting will be in the Champions League. So, yeah. Ronaldo will end up at the MLS. Ronaldo's awesome. Nah, relax. MSC moving close to points. New deputy football director to Joe Montar. The process down to final accounts with club hoping to make an appointment in the next 2 weeks. Where is this coming from, Evac? A new deputy football director to assist John Murtaugh. Well, I don't know why John Murtaugh is that in the first place, but I'm getting the impression that this is going to be a mates rates ex-player. I'm getting that impression. Poch has 0 winning in midterm and is a puppet for the board. Yeah, I agree. That's what's going to happen. The Telegraph, from the Telegraph, was it? Okay. Gareth Williams says, what signs would you like to see at the end of the season? I need to do some scouting, to be honest. What I want, I know what I don't want, and what I don't want is I know more about what I don't want than what I want. I don't want Manchester United to spend hundreds of millions of pounds on trying to get and wasting time trying to get Erling Haaland, Harry Kane, Declan Rice, or players like that that cost way too much money. That's what I know. What I don't want. I want Manchester United to scout around Europe and find players in the 30 to 60 million price range, maximum 60 million pounds that can come in and can work with this star. And I want, more importantly, I want Ten Hag to and Ragnick to drive that process. Jason says, "Did you see when I was commenting on Rooney's post?" No. No. What was the comment? What was the comment? What happened? What was the comment? I'm curious. Let me know. Thoughts on Old Firm game of the weekend and the whole situation with gas balls being thrown up on the pitch. Don't know if you heard about it and saw it on social media. Do you mean bad? Although if I'm perfectly honest, Niall, I'm more looking forward to how Rangers are going to do in the Europa League than the SPL right now. I really want to see Rangers get through because they've got a good chance of getting through to a European semi-final. They really, really do. I would love Rangers to get through to semi-final. Murtagh should have been let go or go with Professor Ralph Seknova. Imagine them making Cena Ralph. Yeah, ready. Would you take Timber and Anthony from Ajax who Ten Hag worked with before? Yeah, I would. Basically called Rooney jealous because of what he said on Sky. What did Rooney say on Sky? Did he say, is this one of these? I just don't care, man. I don't care. I don't really, if I'm honest, Jason, I just don't really care anymore. Because this club has become social media FC. It's become commercial FC. I don't care. I don't care about the past right now. I don't care about players' feelings or whatever. All I care about is what Manchester United do on the pitch. So if Ronaldo's offended by that, I want Ronaldo to drop a free piece this weekend and use that to motivate himself. That's what I want to see Ronaldo do. If it's just players and ex-players just bitching on Twitter and talking about themselves, that's it. Rooney is not involved in Manchester United right now, and he needs to focus on stuff with Derby. It is what it is. I don't care about United drama. I care about results. That's basically what I'm going to say on the matter. It's just if I'm going to be wrong, if I'm honest, if they get to semis, it's Atalanta or Leipzig. Tottenham can only go get West Ham or Frank until the final. They should get there. Yeah. They should hopefully beat Braga. I think Atalanta or Leipzig will be where it ends for Rangers probably. I think, but boy, if they get to a final, man. So, but I think it ends. I think hopefully they beat Braga, but I think it ends them in the semis. I think it ends them in the semis, unless somehow they have a big day. Right, guys, it's getting late. I've got to round up here, guys. Efix says HH and chill soon. I implode. But thank you guys for tuning in, guys. Thank you. It's been a great show. If you're new to channel, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitter, United X. Smash that notification button for latest 920 news. And when I go live, cheers, buddy. Cheers. Take care, everyone. Have a nice day. And cheers.